In 576 BC, the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar pillaged and razed the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem, capturing 3 temple wise men as hostages. As I will elaborate shortly, it seems that Nebuchadnezzar negotiated a peculiar deal with these temple priests to open a gateway to heaven, as described in the book of Daniel. He subjected the 3 wise men from the Temple of Solomon to a fiery furnace, and upon their reappearance, they were not only unharmed but accompanied by the Son of God. Upon entering this mysterious gateway, the 3 wise men embarked on a journey to a distant place, potentially the center of our Milky Way galaxy or even Planet X, and returned with the Son of God. A Babylonian legend featuring 3 wise men traversing a fiery furnace has led ancient astronaut theorists to propose the existence of a Stargate in Iraq. This remarkable story holds greater significance in the age of terror than commonly recognized. Iraqi President Saddam Hussein, during the 1980s, invested over $500 million in reconstructing and re-establishing ancient Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar's capital. Babylon's walls now bear over 60 million bricks, each inscribed with to King Nebuchadnezzar in the reign of Saddam Hussein. Essentially, Saddam is proclaiming himself as the reincarnated Nebuchadnezzar, endeavoring to surpass the feats of the biblical king. Beneath the Iraqi sands lie the secrets of the shining ones of Planet X, and Saddam's actions suggest he understands the political value of these secrets. Before delving into Nebuchadnezzar's Stargate opening story, it is crucial to establish a foundation for this event. One of Iraq's impending antiquities initiatives aims to revive the Astronaut library, the earliest systematically collected and catalogued library in the ancient world. This library belonged to the king who claimed to read texts predating the flood. With over 10,000 archaeological sites in Iraq, many not fully excavated, historical monuments are treated as matters of national security as they hold the secrets of the shining ones. Approaching the legendary ziggurat required proper organization to its historical significance. York, the biblical city of the Chaldeans, links to the prophet Abraham, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The ziggurat, re-engineered by Nebuchadnezzar, stands as a testament to ancient Israel. Archaeologists know that the area is sometimes referred to as unguarded sites, emphasizing the allure of Babylonian secrets. Surprisingly, the Babylonians possessed answers sought by the Jews about their history. The Jewish and Babylonian histories share an origin in Sumeria. From Sumerian stories, the Hebrews found missing pieces in their flood and creation narratives. Most scholars believe that Babylon, during Nebuchadnezzar's captivity, served as the place where the first 5 books of the Old Testament were constructed, drawing heavily from Sumerian stories. Many Christians are surprised to learn that their religious foundation stories are adaptations of tales from a different time, place, and people, with only the names changed. In 2003, the US-led invasion of Iraq raised various speculations. According to conspiracy theorist Michael Saller, the invasion aimed to control Saddam Hussein's access to an alien world through a Stargate. Saller posits that extraterrestrials from an undiscovered 10th planet interfered in human politics. However, there is no scientific evidence supporting the claim of an alien Stargate in the Great Ziggurat of Yore. The Iraq War, launched in 2003, contrasts with the Stargate universe's narrative, where the Stargate was discovered in Giza, Egypt, in 1928 and later moved to the US in 1939. Saller suggests that the US and Britain used the pretext of weapons of mass destruction, and Saddam's alleged connections to Al-Qaeda to secure the Stargate for themselves. While more than 1 million Iraqis lost their lives during and after the invasion, the scientific community rejects the notion of an alien Stargate in the Great Ziggurat of Yore, built around 2100 BCE. Mesopotamia, home to the Sumerians, one of the earliest civilizations, worshipped the Anunnaki deities. Some conspiracy theorists believe the Anunnaki were extraterrestrials who gifted Stargate portals to the people living at that time, possibly including the Great Ziggurat of Yore. The complexity behind the rationale for the U.S. military operation in Iraq has sparked numerous conspiracy theories. One recent claim suggests that the invasion aimed to control an alien Stargate, although there is no scientific basis for this assertion. The Great Ziggurat of Yore, an ancient structure in Mesopotamia, was initially used as a military facility by Saddam Hussein's forces and later taken over by the US in 2003. Despite restrictions on public access, it became a tourist spot for American troops stationed in the area. The Pentagon handed control of the landmark back to the Iraqi government in 2009. While skepticism exists about the stated reasons for the Iraq War, attributing it to an alien Stargate lacks empirical support. The Great Ziggurat of Yore remains an ancient structure, reconstructed twice, without scientific evidence of extraterrestrial portals. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.